All right, so we're just making another video here in a string of many for the day, apparently, where I'm going through and basically putting like not even like a recap necessarily, but a kind of like a closure video together for some of the games that I've been playing on Twitch and then exporting to a playlist on YouTube from my YouTube channel. The game that we're up to now actually is Lufia 2: Rise of the Sinistrals. It's a Super Nintendo RPG game that I tried to play. I did play a few videos. This is actually on recommendation of a buddy of mine named Palagoon that I first met. I think he was playing some pretty cool RPGs, like some old Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, that kind of stuff, some old Squaresoft, Square Enix, whatever you want to call it. And he really recommended Lufia 2. Said I believe he told me that Lufia 2 was like his favorite game of all time. And I've met a couple different people that have like their favorite game of all time I just cannot get into. And that's fine. It's nothing against the game. I really badly wanted to get into Lufia 2 and I just didn't give a shit about it. Um it was like too like copy paste, like wash rinse repeat. It just seemed like I would just go to like the next town and there'd be like some stupid little itty bitty baby side quest, like little storyline, and be like, oh, you need to go do this to go unlock and get to the next town, you know. And it just, for me personally, I'm 32. It is hard sometimes to go back, and I've been spoiled, right? I've been gaming for 27 years now. So I think I was 5 when I got my first computer. The family got our first computer. And I even played regular Nintendo before I was 5. So, but Lufia 2: Rise of the Sinistrals. I made it 8 videos. It looks like, huh? So I made it pretty far. This will probably be the game that I have the most invested in that I'm actually just being done playing. I don't feel like playing Lufia 2 anymore. Zero interest in it. Probably not gonna play it. I tried Lufia 1, but I think I played that for like one video and just deleted the video because I was like, there's no way in hell I'm playing Lufia 1. And then, that guy that I mentioned, Palagoon, he told me, hey, skip Lufia 1, just go straight to Lufia 2, because Lufia 2 is actually the prequel anyways. So if you were to play them in order, you would play Lufia 2, like chronological order, not order of release. You'd play Lufia 2 and then Lufia 1. But either way, I just wasn't able to get into it. It seems like it's a great game. I think if you're able to go into it open-minded and maybe as a fan of the genre of, and of the time frame, then you could really get into Lufia 2. But for me personally, not really able to do it. So Lufia 2 probably not coming back. Didn't hold my interest. Wasn't able to get into it. I feel like I gave it a really good earnest shot. So maybe someday I will come back and pick up where I left off, and I will finish it, and we'll be able to put a complete next to next to the title. But I do not think that we'll be doing Lufia 2. So I think that's really about all I have to say about it. Other than the fact that, like Earthbound, I was let down, not by the game, but just by I was disappointed that I wasn't able to get into the game more, because if you go look up like the top 100 best Super Nintendo games, God, you could probably type in probably top 50, maybe even top 25 games on Super Nintendo. And I'm not saying RPGs. RPGs, they'd both be maybe top 10. But just the top games, top 50, maybe top 25, I bet you Earthbound and Lufia 2 would both be in there. So I am pretty sad that I wasn't able to get, just wasn't able to get into it. So I think we're going to switch over and do a Destiny 2 video now. So, yeah, that's it. That's a wrap for Lufia 2. Not going to play it anymore. Sorry. Appreciate any of the fans that are, they follow, they subscribe, they donate money, they donate games, they donate bits, they donate their time, their effort in playing with me. I mean, I've got a bunch of people that play games with me on the stream, on Twitch, and, so there's some people here and there that are in the videos, and just absolutely love the community that we've created with the Duke Money channel. I think there's just been just some really good friends. Some of my closest friends really are starting to be people that I met online. It's kind of like back to my World of Warcraft days, where some of my better friends are people that I've never met before in real life. Maybe I don't even know what they look like, but they know what I look like because I'm like an asshole on the internet over here picking my nose on a webcam. So, but anyways, should play Fortnite. Fucking Kenzie. I'm ending the stream.